Yeah. No one was violent.
No bricks involved.
Physical violence, no. So my story was when I was dating this guy, very briefly, about a year and a half ago. We'll call him, I actually can't remember what his name was.
Call him Bob.
Let's call him Bob. Yeah, Bob. Although I don't want to offend Bob the Builder. I'm quite fond of...
Why was I thinking of Bob the Builder as well? Because you started talking about bricks. And I went, Bob the Builder should be here.
There we go. I see. But I don't want to put a bad rep on Bob the Builder.
Yeah,
He's quite cute. Let's say Ross.
Ross.
I don't know a Ross.
I don't know a Ross, actually.
But let's say Ross.
Ross, okay.
Right. So me and Ross were getting along, and I tend to usually like to speak to a guy for about a week and a half before meeting him in person, because I quite like to judge him.
His character and the vibe.
And I'm the sort of person who's awkward and I can't end a date quickly. So I'd rather get to know him fully before seeing him in person. Anyway, so we set a time, a date, and I think at this point, it was a Wednesday and we were meeting on the Friday. The night before this Wednesday, we were talking about my disability. And straight away, he went into, started Googling it, sending me Google, articles about certain things. And yeah, it was a bit, I was like, there's enthusiastic, and then there's this.
There's a research paper, babe. Calm down.
Yeah. And he was really into it. And like I said, there's a fine line between being into something and being too into something.
Over the top.
Yeah. So that's what I was. But I was like, okay, fine. And then he was speaking to me on the phone and he said, yeah, can we rain check on Friday? And I was like, okay. And it's like, yeah, I'm just my mental health. I'm not thinking that. I was like, by all means, 100%. If you're not mentally into it, you're not into it. That's all good. Love that for you. Goodbye. And then I was like, women's intuition is a great thing.
It is.
Because I was like, I mean, not that I was doubting his mental health. I was just like, there's just something.
You always get a gut feeling, I think. As women 100%. Anyway, you think on it. I've had a gut feeling a few times and it's always been right.
There you go.
It's just an
trust
intuition.
your gut, ladies and gents. In this Wednesday, I was like, this has come at a very...
interesting point.
Yeah, so not quite women's intuition.
Yeah. Well, still.
Yeah. So, and I said, is it because of my disability? That's when I pulled him up on it. And he said, yeah, I'm sorry. I just worry about how I'm going to be perceived being with someone who's in a wheelchair on the restaurant or wherever we were going.
Because the world revolves around him, clearly.
Yeah. So when they see us together, they're going to think, oh my God, poor guy's doing charity. Apparently.
Oh my God. That is not well.
No. I mean, that's not what he said.
No, but even just the sense that people do think that as well. It's just so...
Because he was like, I'll get over it. Is the term he used. I just need time. So he was still trying to get to know me, to get over the fact that he was a word that I cannot say. Yeah?
Yes.
Old me would have been like, fair enough, love ya, take as much time as you need. Whereas the 2025 version of me was like, I literally said, I don't know what you think you're going to be judged about.
Yeah.
But equally, I don't want to be with someone who even has that thought process.
Yeah.
If you think it's a big deal, then you're just projecting something that's not there. And I don't want that in a partner.
No.
Your partner should be the one person you don't get that from.
You shouldn't feel any sort of insecurity or negativity or pressure to change who you are or feel bad about the way you are, because that's not what a partnership's about. As much as it's about dating and it's about meeting new people, finding new relationships and personalities that match, at the end of the day, you're looking for that partnership.
Yeah.
And that partnership is supposed to give you that confidence, that
100%.
reassurance over
100%.
rejection.
Like, don't get me wrong, when you're like walking in the streets or like wheeling in the streets, you think, oh my God, that person's judging me, this person's judging me. And you can't help it. Like, that person might be judging you, but that's not what you need in a partner.
Yeah, it's like naturally for me, I get stared at a lot
Mm-hmm.
because I am out of the ordinary. There is not that many women that are bald.
Yeah.
And in the past, I have worn wigs and I don't get stared at. Mm-hmm. On my own, I feel more sensitive to it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm more aware.
Yeah.
But when I'm with my partner, I don't feel that at all. I feel so comfortable knowing that, like, he's got my back if anything did happen. Yeah. Not that anything untoward would happen.
But you have that safety net of him.
And that's what a partnership's all about.
100%.
To be there to bring you up, not bring you down at all.
Also, to kind of like go off your point, but kind of maybe digressing a little bit, it's interesting that you say when you're with him, it's like that, because for me, it's the opposite. Whenever I'm with someone, they always like, so for example, my sisters both are like able-bodied, and they're like, oh, like, why is that, like, that person's staring, like, that's so rude. And it's weird because I don't notice at all. And it's quite weird. But anyway, that was kind of a tangent. But yeah, so to wrap up the story, essentially, I said, I don't want to